good night. The end of a perfect evening.
Thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Rose.
Alright, we are coming through now. We will be popping up on screen, and there we go. Alright, we are now live with Tuesday Talks episode 5. Welcome to the stream, everybody who's watching already. I hope everyone's morning is going well, including my co-host Matthew. How is your morning so far?
Oh, I'm always good, always good.
Always good. You go to your favorite coffee shop per the usual?
No, I made coffee at home, but I had a cigar outside and got me feeling all kinds of dizzy.
Alright, that's a good way to start off. So, I was talking last night in the Discord. I don't even remember how we got started on it, but candy bars. What's your stance on candy bars versus, per se, fruit candies, I guess? Or like a chewy?
Honestly, I'm not a huge candy person in general. I don't really like sweets.
Fair.
Like, I don't like any of it really. I like it. I'll have like a piece of candy and that'll hold me over for a very long time.
What do you describe a piece of candy for me? Like a bag,
like-
a bag of gummies, a candy bar?
No, like literally, like if say Elise buys like I don't know Sour Patch Kids or something, I'll have like 3, and then like be good.
That'll be it.
Yep. I like never eat candy bars. Like
I will say I really try. Like, I'm not a huge sweet person myself. I'm very big on bitter flavors, honestly. But when I get like a bag of Sour Patch Kids, those things are gone in like 5 minutes. Like, it's
What's up, buddy?
kind of gross.
yeah, well I'll have days like if I'm gonna eat any kind of candy, it is gonna be like some kind of sour gummy.
Sure.
Like I love those neon worms. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. I love sour candies are just my favorite in general. Like, they're so
Same.
good. Like, it has that same feeling of it almost has the same feeling of bitter for me. Like, Warheads, like, I prefer sour
Alright.
gummies
I like
to Warheads.
are okay, but
Oh, no.
yeah, exactly. They just last too long. Hard candies are just
Yeah, if I'm gonna eat like a sour candy, I want something that isn't gonna destroy my mouth like a Warhead is. Cause you don't like that gross like peeling thing that happens to your tongue after you eat too many Warheads.
Well, that's a lot of fucking warheads, Trev.
I mean, yeah,
You're eating a lot of warheads if your tongue is peeling.
yeah, it's kind of gross. I will. God, I don't know. Warheads.
No,
I have an
don't.
addiction to Warheads.
That is super dangerous. They should put that on the bag. Like, if your tongue starts peeling, stop eating these.
Yeah, because it's gross.
You psycho.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? They're just good. What are you doing?
Moving.
Destroying your desk. That's what you're doing. Also, I did notice, what's the difference between candy bars and chocolate bars? Like, do you have a differentiation between those things?
In my opinion, chocolate's candy. I think chocolate is candy.
Okay, like, I would categorize chocolate under a candy label, but I think in my mind I have a difference between chocolate bars versus candy bars. Chocolate bars to me are going to be like the solid bars of just chocolate. Like there's nothing in them.
Sure. Well, I think chocolate bars could totally be like a Snickers or whatever. And I agree, Wani. It's like, square's a rectangle. Rectangle is not a square necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point that I'm going for here with that. But I think the main difference for me is like when you start adding nougat, maybe some other like caramel, whatever. Eventually, it turns into a candy bar per se for me.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Aunt Laura.
That is my mother.
He knows me.
Yeah, he
God,
does.
he's cute.
There you
Welcome to Tuesday Talks, Aunt Laura.
I
Yeah.
forgot. Oh, do you need Tay up here for the show?
go. No, I need
Yes.
you out of here for
Oh.
the show.
Sorry.
Thank you for
How come you
interrupting.
can
though.
see? How come you can see her in yours but not in mine?
Oh yeah, that's yeah, it's because it's not a live feed of
Wait,
my
Trevor,
bedroom.
Tell her.
Watney says hi. Oh, look at
She
that!
doesn't care, Watney.
I lost 2 viewers from that interruption. Anyways,
Was
Yes.
it counting your mom? I think it was counting her.
no, it was not counting her. She does not support me.
Yeah, but I mean, like, candy bars, like, and I've also, like, you've seen the commercials, Curb Your Hunger, Snickers.
Yeah, me and Steve were talking about Snickers last night and how we think they're overrated.
They are, but I've definitely used them before when I was like starving to just like hold me over. Just because like when it comes to like candy bars, in my opinion, are good. Excuse me. Way
Mr.
to just,
Almond Joy, for example. Bonnie was saying how most candy bars are named after their makers. Mars bars were named after their maker. I know that.
My favorite candy, whatchamacallit, is not named after anybody. Mr. Whatchamacallit.
Real quick, I'm going to post a link to a straw poll where I listed a bunch of candy bars, and I would like if people in the chat could vote. Oh, wow, that's a cool interaction there with Twitch. It just made a pop-up that said new poll available, vote now.
Oh, that's funny.
So I will leave that up. I might post it like one
Later
or
on.
2 more times throughout the stream to pick up some votes there. And then we will tally the votes at the end of the stream before we end it.
But like, and candy bars, I don't know if you noticed, but candy bars were kind of always meant to be as a sort of a meal substitute, even for like.
Meal substitute.
I'm not joking. Like literally, they were marketed that way. I mean, we're talking like back in the day, though. When kids were working in factories and killing themselves.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Yep. We're gonna go to a dark place right now.
Oh, absolutely.
From the sweet,
'Cause, I mean-
sugary land of candy bars to factory suicides.
Because, well, sure. Well, I don't think they were necessarily suicides. I just meant working themselves to death, or
Sure,
accidents and shit.
All right.
Don't have the same fucking things in place to protect workers as they do today.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Now, what do you have a top 3 candy bar? Like, not just whatchamacallits. Do you have like a couple?
Not really, because again, like especially with chocolate, like, I'm not a huge fan. Like, I use Snickers. I don't eat Snickers.
Okay. So let me ask you this: what's your affinity towards whatchamacallits? Why do you enjoy them so much, or why
I
are
think
they your
because
favorite?
when I was a kid, I thought the name was really cool.
Okay, okay, I'll give you that.
They are tasty. They're not too much chocolate. They're just like a crunchy, crispy. For anyone who hasn't had it, whatchamacallit, you need to try it. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't even know that it exists.
Ooh, yeah, Wane, I listed.
Thank you. Exactly.
Let me-
Heath bars.
Yeah, I love Heath bars. Heath bars are one of my favorite. Yeah, I have them listed on the straw poll. So,
Named after Heath Ledger, their creator.
No, not after Heath Ledger. I'm gonna vote for Heath bars, even though I do not think
F.
they're my. Oh God. They're not actually my top. My top is reserved for. It's a tie between Twix and Milky Ways.
Milky Way. See, it's like a Snickers. It's like Milky Way wants to be Snickers, in my opinion. But didn't you say you like Three Musketeers also?
I do, but they're at like the bottom of my tier list.
Because Milky Way is like a Three Musketeers, but with extra shit. That's what I mean. Like that spongy chocolate. It's too rich. It's too much.
It's too much of the same texture for you, maybe? Is that it? Yeah, look at the title of the stream, Jack. Of course we're still talking about this. This is the entire episode.
I mean, I don't know. I want to know, like, I think everything was made to be more conventional back in the day.
Jack says chocolate isn't candy.
I disagree. Chocolate's candy.
Chocolate falls under a category in the candy tree. So if you list candy at the top, like it's a family tree, it's going to go candy, and then it's going to branch down. You're going to have like fruits, gummies.
Well, that's the thing, is like there's candy and then there's candied, you know? And I think like fruits and shit like that are candied.
Sure. Yeah. And then we're going to have... Oh no, is Watney starting shit?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll agree with you there.
Wow,
Jack.
Thanks, Watney. What fruit? Get the fuck out. No,
She's defending us, Trevor. And the subject in which is candy.
No, she is, but she also said that you two should start your own talk show where you talk about cool things and never candy.
Hashtag sarcasm.
North American, a sweet food made
Now, you
with
see, that's the
sugar or
problem,
syrup
is-
combined with fruit, chocolate, or nuts.
That definition, like, it varies country to country. Not every country agrees on the same. Because didn't Jack say earlier that, like,
Australians and Brits would look at them weird for calling them candy bars, not chocolate bars? Yes.
yeah. So, like, it's, like, very region specific in that way.
Okay, I will agree with you on that, Walker, where the branch starts with sweets, but then it goes down to candy, and then beneath candy is still chocolate.
Well, and then where's the line, you know, because then there's the line of whole, like, is it candy or is it a dessert? I think at that point, it just depends on whether or not you eat it with a fork.
I think candy belongs...
So I broke that habit because it is wrong.
I think candy also falls under, like, a weird kind of snack off-branch, you know?
Impregnating fruit with
Oh,
sugar and
God.
syrup.
Wait, is that part of the definition?
Yeah, that's what she said, Webster.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's right there. This is a very mature stream today.
See, and then there's like 100% dark chocolate. I would still say it's candy.
I don't know. Dark chocolate needs its own category, I feel like.
Well,
That's just me. But that's also because it has, like, healing properties.
that's another thing that, you know, people used to use it for, like, medicine. It was medicine until it was industrialized or whatever.
Industrialized
Mass-produced.
for...
Used to only be for rich people, yo. Even just like rock candy, which is literally just, you know, a bunch of hard melted sugar.
Hang on.
I don't get
Your
people who
brother's
love
having
them.
technical difficulties.
What do you mean?
He doesn't know how to work Twitch.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he clicked on the YouTube link instead on accident. Chocolate's candy, but not all candy is chocolate. Yeah, we're full circle here.
However, that second example is like a very weird analogy.
Taffy. I enjoy taffy. Are we talking saltwater or like Laffy? Or
Well,
both?
they're not super different.
Back think?
What's up, back think?
They're Yeah, sorry, my eyes are really bad. I can't read that far away. Anyways, we are discussing candies and stuff like that. I'm gonna post the link again if you want to go vote for your favorite candy bar that I have listed there, or chocolate bar, rather, as Jack would probably argue with me. I would very much appreciate it, because we are gonna tally the votes at the end of the stream and see who wins.
Taffy is old school cool when it comes to candy, though. Like, you know, that's like the OG.
Yeah.
Because
We're both from Ohio. Matt currently lives in California, as stated by his name, which I just realized is not listed.
it's a cup.
I voted for Reese's, but Reese's is not a bar, it's a cup. Okay, fine. That's why I put candy bar.
I
No, wait,
I
did
think
put chocolate bar in quotes?
it's
I put chocolate
yeah.
bar in quotes.
No, yeah, candy bar. I think it's a bar. I think just because it's a different shape.
I will qualify it under the chocolate bar tab, but only because it got a couple votes last night when we were talking about it. This poll sucks. Shut up. Get out of here. Get out of here with your multicultural
Your
self.
bar for candy is low. But I mean,
That's
again, that's because I don't really like candy.
A fantastic pun, and I'm upset that I didn't come up with that. Oh, that would have been a good stream title too.
What's your bar for candy?
Setting the bar for candy bars. But can we?
What about cotton candy?
Oh, Steve, it's my regular mug. I haven't gotten my Twitch mug yet.
Like, an amount of food and other substances formed into a regular narrow block bar of. But like, then you got cotton candy, which that falls under candy, right? Like, how can it not?
Hey, popular opinion here. Fuck cotton candy.
Really? I'm okay with cotton candy.
I fucking hate cotton candy. The cotton candy flavors of other things, garbage, straight trash.
Well, I agree with that. I don't want a cotton candy flavored anything.
Cotton candy flavored ice cream, garbage. Cotton candy flavored like Hubba Bubba. You ever try that shit? Garbage too.
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
But
it's terrible.
like, the cotton candy itself is fine.
I voted for Heath Jeremy.
You terrorist.
Hey, just because you're in the army doesn't mean you can call us terrorists.
Fake banana flavor, lemon. Lemon is that is pretty.
Lemon is probably my favorite flavor for almost everything. Lemon sorbet, fantastic.
What?
Lemon cake, also fantastic.
Teach us how to say candy in Russian, Backthank.
Sure. I will.
Steve actually knows some Russian. The hippie Steve
knows
knows some Russian.
German. I know that. Heath bars belong in ice cream, not children's Halloween buckets. Okay, maybe not children's Halloween buckets, but as a 20-something right now, Heath bars are
Lemon
fantastic.
ice cream.
Like, Matt, you agreed with me. You thought Heath bars were good, right?
Well, okay. I like whatchamacallits, okay? I don't like just Heath.
Like,
I think
not
there's
just...
a difference here.
Okay. Toffee. What's your stance on toffee?
I like toffee.
That's all a Heath bar is. It's
Yeah, but
chocolate-covered toffee.
But again, I'm not really like.
Then call me a mom, Jack. I'm a fucking mom. I like Heath bars. Sue me. Such a...
Whatchamacall elitist.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I
love
agree.
that.
The one true candy bar.
Lemon ice is the bomb. Okay, are you just talking like... Okay,
Ice is.
I know what you're talking
If we want to digress into ices, like those are fucking garbage in general.
Like slushies? There
Is
you
that what's lemon ice, or is that
lemon
just like?
ice are like the frozen lemon cups that you remember, like the
Oh,
ones you'd
yeah,
get at
those are-
baseball games and eat with the wooden
That's-
spoon.
Those are trash too.
I won't call them trash, but they're a little boring. Okay, let's diverge real quick into regular fruit candies, such as Skittles, Starburst, stuff like that. You have a preference towards any of those?
Starburst, okay. I haven't had a Starburst in a long time.
Actually, for your convenience, they now sell Starburst minis in bags where they're all unwrapped and they're just tiny squares, and you can just reach in and grab a bunch, shove them in your
What?
face.
Oh, minis. Oh.
Yeah. They're all pre-unwrapped for you.
That sounds like you're eating too many Starbursts then. I think it's important to have the
Probably.
break of unwrapping the,
Eventually, your fingers just get tired, and you're like, what's the point?
Did anyone try that trick in grade school where you put the whole thing in your mouth and pull the wrapper out?
Wait, you what? Where you put it
Where
in
you
your
put-
mouth and unwrap it?
And just pull the wrapper out?
No.
I know I wasn't the only one who did that. Or, well, tried to do that. I wasn't very good at it.
I usually just didn't unwrap them and ate the paper.
That's disgusting.
I'm kidding.
You're a monster.
Unwrapping with your tongue. It's a
Yep,
great exercise. I can kind of do it. I feel like if you can kind of do it, you can do it for sure.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Is that a euphemism, Jeremy?
Cutting the cake?
Folding the paper?
I ate the paper and threw the candy out. There you go. Alright. Jeremy, you're criticizing me for voting for Heath. Whoever voted for Snickers.
There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with Snickers. I'll say it again. It is. It's
I'm not saying there's anything wrong
It
with them. I'm just
exists
saying
for a
they're
reason.
overrated. The only thing I will give Snickers is the ice cream Snickers they make. I'll
Do
give
you guys
them
know
that.
like World War II movies? The candy bars that the soldiers like have.
Yeah,
Those massive bricks of
Yeah.
chocolate.
they're like 70% cocoa or cow.
Like it's. I look at them and they look like they taste like chalk.
No, yeah, that's how they're supposed to do it because it's like if they don't have any other food
cheap
sources,
chocolate?
it's supposed to
No,
deter them
yeah,
from
yeah.
eating a lot at the same time so they don't run out really fast.
Right. But that again
Green
just goes
apple
back
with
to it being a
caramel
meal
suckers.
substitute. Those are delicious.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
comedian
I feel
has
like
a-
those you always get a handful of those in your Halloween basket, no matter what.
What is up? Like those are old enough though. Like, cause who has had the experience where like the wrappers on those are just garbage? Like,
Yeah, no, they're terrible. Like the caramel almost always sticks to the wrapper.
what fucking year is it? Why can't we just have one that just peels off nice and easy?
I don't know, man. It's shitty. Yeah, that's exactly it, Jack. That's a great way to describe them. Oh shit, what was I gonna? Okay.
I think it's like one of the only cases where hard candy is mixed with, like,
Caramel?
yeah. Like, how many candies like have? You know what I mean? Like
That's a
hard
good
candy
question.
and like, I think that's literally like it's the only one I can think of.
Mixed with caramel? Yeah. I mean, there's definitely other hard candies mixed with other, like, stuff like that.
Caramellos, I guess that's
That's chocolate, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But marshmallow, chocolate and marshmallow.
You know what I
But
will
it's-
say?
Oh, you know what? Those strawberry ones. You know what I'm talking about? The
Ooh,
ones
the
that
one
old
with the
people
jelly
always
inside?
have. Yeah, that
Yeah.
old people always have.
Okay, do you know what Zots are?
I like chocolate covered raisins for movie theaters. How come that hasn't been brought up?
Chocolate covered raisins?
Yeah.
Because I almost feel like they're in a weird off category by themselves. You know what we need to do? I'm going to draw like a family tree after the stream. Cherry sours or cherry slices? Okay, I'll give you that. But do you know what Zots are?
Zots.
Z-O-T-Z.
Hi, Maddie.
Please leave,
What?
Hi, Taylor.
Where am I?
because you're not
What's your
here.
opinion on candy?
She can't hear you.
Oh, why did
Tell
it
us-
take so long?
Tell us your
Because
favorite
that's the
candy,
stream.
Taylor.
What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy, Snickers for sure.
Oh, there it is.
Get the fuck out.
There it
Get the
is.
fuck out.
Why?
Because you voted for Snickers. Get out of here.
Wait, chocolate or candy?
Trick question. Stop you.
Chocolate or candy? Either, I guess.
Because chocolate's for sure Snickers.
Oh,
But-
she's a part of that. You see,
Candy is Mike and Ike's.
chocolate is candy, Taylor.
Matt says chocolate's candy. What do you think?
No, chocolate's chocolate.
No, chocolate falls under a category under candies.
I
Shut
don't
up,
know.
Jack.
I don't think I.
Her opinion's not valid.
My opinion is always valid. Don't
No,
say
it's
that.
not. You thought there was a bridge from California to Hawaii. Get out of here.
I'm special beings. Bye.
That would be such a
That's
large
right,
bridge.
what?
Yeah.
I want to donate to her stream.
Shut up. Chocolate falls under sweets. Yeah. We
But
just
by
keep...
the way, you should be very happy
For what?
because I'm finally packing and
Oh,
leaving you.
yeah. I am very happy about that.
What is the sweets come up in like the thesaurus with candy?
I don't know. We should do that.
Where's Webster Watney?
Yeah. Wait, does... Okay. Back to my question about Zots. Because we passed by this like 3 times.
No
Zots
one likes
are...
Zots. Zots. I think the only place you can get Zots is in a movie theater.
In a movie theater? No. You can't get them in a movie theater.
I'm pretty sure you
Um,
can.
They're little hard candies with fizz
More
on the
Zots.
inside. You're like fruit flavored hard candies with fizz on the inside. I love them. I don't know
I
why.
remember those.
Oh, they're so good.
It's like the whole Pop Rock thing. It's just weird stuff going on in your mouth.
Yeah. Also,
Pop Rocks don't taste great. They're just for funsies.
Pop Rocks and Zots fall under the category of novelty candies.
Google Zots.
Zats. Wait, is it a real thing? I'm gonna... Huh. It's worms.
Gross. Then you got, candy bugs.
How to cook Zats. And then in parentheses it says worm. So that is gross. Ew. There's a picture of a sandwich with them on there. That's really gross.
Got him. Candy cigarettes. Jesus.
I didn't
yeah.
click on images, Jack. I was just on like the general page with like 6 pictures. Who is eating worms? Not me.
Now you see, me, Trev, and Steve grew up with what we called the corner store, which was
Ooh,
literally
yeah.
just a store that kids in the neighborhood would go to buy candy. Did anyone else
We
have
walked down an alleyway from our grandma's house to get there.
this? It was very Norman Rockwell-y.
Yeah, it was
You go down the corner store after your skid mark competition with your bicycles,
not in your underwear.
not in your underwear. That's disgusting.
You said it. And are you talking
And
about candy cigarettes?
I'm gonna be honest, bought a lot of candy cigarettes. And you know what? The only lemon flavored candy that I can get behind is lemon heads.
Lemonhead's alright. They
I like
almost
lemon heads.
they're like a step away from falling under the sour candy category too.
Well, yeah, and they're not dissimilar to warheads in a way.
Except they're sweet on the outside, and then when you break them open, they're sour.
Is
on
where
the
the
inside.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It's like a reverse warhead.
Yeah. Yeah, the candy aisle at the corner store was surprisingly good.
Did anyone eat a lot of what were they called? Fireballs?
No, I hated those. They're
Not
so
not the
bad.
booze. What?
Spicy candy? Gross. I don't want that.
Oh no, at least has like that's not really spicy. It's cinnamon. Like
I don't like.
But,
see, that's my thing is though. I don't like cinnamon flavor that much. Same reason why I don't like Fireball whiskeys because I just don't like.
I'm positive you guys probably haven't had like hardcore Mexican candy, which like there's this one that's like almost like
Mom
little
would
balls
like,
like
are you
cherry.
talking about, candy?
Yes.
Mom would like to add hers.
Which is
That it's Three Musketeers and Sour
oh
Patch Kids.
god damn it, Sour Patch Kids. I'm all about. She's right on that,
Tell
right
them
on the
they
money.
can't hear me.
They can hear you.
Oh, okay. Bye again.
But
Okay, bye.
but Three Musketeers. Ugh.
Okay, so when I used to eat Three Musketeers, I would like nibble off the chocolate and then just eat the nougat part by itself. Jack,
Serial killer.
Jack, she's my
I bet
mom
you-
too.
I
You
bet
can
you-
just ask me. She does like Heath.
I bet you peel your grapes too. Trev.
Wait, come back. Peel my grapes? No. Man, fuck a grape. Oh, Lonnie posted the strawberry hard candy in there. What was I gonna say? Okay.
There's candy is just strange in that like
Don't talk about my mom like that, Jack.
equals mom bliss. Like there's so much culture behind candy. Like I'll say it again. I've had a lot of Mexican candy since I moved to LA.
They have like chocolate covered peppers in Mexico.
I've
is
like
weird.
there's some weird fucking candy.
I mean, they also sell like habanero chocolate here,
Yeah, the
but
strawberry
it's like
candy's always.
super expensive. Whereas like in Mexico, they literally just like will take a fresh pepper and dip it in chocolate and put it on a sucker stick. Hey, get out of here. Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant like mom bliss for you, and I was like, gross.
Why do you have to? Well, you took it there, Trev. That was your mind.
He didn't specify. I will not argue with you that I'm probably a shitty son. I want to talk about like novelty candies though, such as Pop Rocks, Push Pops, Ring Pops, stuff like that.
Push Pops is ice cream.
No, those are push ups.
Oh, you're talking about like the finger ones.
Yeah. Push ups are the ice cream
Yeah,
sherbet
you're right.
stuff.
You're right.
Which
Baby,
I will
baby
say,
bottle pops. Jesus.
oh god, where you just lick the sucker part and dip it in literally flavored sugar.
Well, that's not super different from
Oh.
what's it called? Dipsticks.
No, it's not, which is also kind of funny. But that's also
Man, no, those dipsticks need to be bigger though. I'm gonna be honest.
really because I just thought they needed more.
Did
powder.
anyone else? Did anyone else just love? Oh, you used to be a fiend for those.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you say what you want to say, but then I have another point to bring up.
I would honestly just eat the stick.
Fun dip.
Like, and I
Fun dip.
fun dip. That's what it is. Yep, fun dip.
Dipsticks.
Those are in cars.
No, like the actual sticks for fun dips though, I would have just eaten those plain. Honestly.
For real, they were delicious.
Oh,
Those were great. They reminded me of like banana runts,
now,
which are like my favorite run.
really, they're not bad.
Yeah.
But this reminds me of. Do you remember the nickname your dad gave me as a child?
Sugar cube.
Yep. Matt and Steven's dad used to refer to me as Sugar Cube because when I was a child, I was husky for quite a while. And I don't know, Matt, you might remember because these were big in our family, but I don't know about anybody else where you would just get like the fruit-shaped plastic containers with the flavored sugar in there that was flavored like the fruit that it was shaped in.
Yep,
And
yep.
like we would just like hit them like shots of liquor, and we just like toss them back in our mouths, and that's how like whenever
Which is basically the same as pixie sticks, just different container.
yeah, basically. And
Does anyone remember like pixie sticks? I always had a problem with because you'd open those up and
if you got any amount of moisture on it, it's
yeah,
fucked.
like I feel like as a child, like those were the most complicated candy to eat because you just fuck that shit up right away.
Except it's not a huge fucking container of sugar.
That's true.
Do you remember
Limited amounts? The
remember-
giant ones.
what we used to do at like birthday parties where there was vanilla ice cream too, Matt? Where we'd take orange pixie sticks and dump them on the vanilla ice cream?
I was not part of this group.
You weren't part of that? Some of us did.
Jack, I
know,
refuse to
did.
believe that you didn't have a problem with like
So complicated.
fucking that up.
Fucking
I like the
wrecked.
plastic ones because those were super easy because you just popped them open. You know what I mean?
And you
They were
also
like
like fucking up the environment.
They were the generic, the generic pixie stick.
What are you doing, sucking on it?
I must have been, dude.
I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, there's still occasionally from time to time your dad will refer to me as Sugar Cube, even though I've changed my ways. I'm no longer husky.
Used
But
to take a double shot of M&M minis out of those little containers.
a double shot.
You didn't fuck it up? Okay, so now I feel alone. That's accurate.
That's probably
That-
why you fuck it up.
That would explain it all.
I don't know. Like, I do understand the frustration where like you would just someone would bump your elbow so that the pixie stick hit you in the mouth, and then it'd be screwed up. Be like, well, what do I do with this now?
What are you eating these on the train?
Yeah, basically. Whistle pops. Remember those?
Yeah.
We get them in the stocking at Grandma's house. I think
I don't remember the whistle ever working.
Really, I always thought they worked fairly well. No, I know the mini M&M tubes you're talking about, Wani. Jag, I don't think you understand how big our family was and how big our family functions were, such as like Christmas and stuff like that. Like, let's see, there were the triplets, you, Matt, and Mike, me and Taylor, Corey, Kristen. That's 10 people. That's 10 kids alone.
The school bus. Hello.
That too.
Trev didn't take the bus.
No, well, I've told you the
Did
story about Uncle Tom and the 17 fist bumps in a 2-minute period of time, right?
Sure.
I won't say sure.
No, yes, you have.
Yeah, but no, our family functions were huge, and there was, like, our stockings. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, hi, Andy.
Yeah, but our stockings were actually also quite often full of olives and pickles.
That was you and Steven. You got olives.
You guys
and
didn't.
pickles.
You guys didn't get olives. That was just me and Steve.
Yeah, that was just you and Steve, because you're fucking weird. You also used to ask
Dude,
for D
olives
batteries.
delicious.
You also used to ask for D batteries, and then you would get caught in the kitchen licking the D batteries. And you got in trouble for that.
Has anyone ever put their tongue on a D battery before? That's a novelty candy in itself.
Yeah. Shit, man. That was. Jack says no. Rodney says yeah. We'll
Yep,
start
there
a
you
poll
go.
for that too. Angie prefers triple A's.
What are you talking about? You can't lick two sides of a AAA.
I mean, you can if you try really hard. Oh, thanks, Jack. You just now followed.
9 volts. You're right. D batteries are the big fat ones.
Yeah,
9
yeah.
volts are
You're
the-
right. You're right. My bad. Because you get 9 volts of electricity right through the tongue. And then to top it off, you'd make a dirty battery martini with your olives to finish it up. Shit, dude. Our stockings for Christmas at Grandma's house though were like burlap sacks. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
They were
And
like-
again, I find it hard to believe that me and Steve were the only ones getting like canned goods.
I mean, pickles and olives. Yeah, you guys were the only ones getting that because everyone
It's so
knew.
weird.
Everyone knew.
It's like a can. It's like a candy.
It is not like a candy. Can you imagine like a candied olive? That sounds disgusting. Candied. I'm not a huge fan of like candied anything really. Like candied
I would
apples.
try it.
It's kind of like
Candide is just a completely different world.
I'm not a fan of like
Like
caramel apples or candied apples
Fruit
like that. 'Cause they're
leather?
just... Oh, I remember fruit leather. Also,
dates. Bleh.
dates aren't candy. You can't just say that. I have
There's
had candy.
candied dates. There's for sure candied dates.
Okay, well, it's still gross. Shit. Dates are not
feel
candy,
like-
Wani. I will take this to my grave. I will fight you.
It might be. I mean,
You look like you're having a hard time forming an opinion on dates here. But you also
me?
look slightly
I have
disgusted.
I have a pretty strong opinion on dates. They're gross.
Okay, yeah. I'll agree with you on that. Dates are nasty.
Jack, most people here probably don't know what Trader Joe's is.
I mean, I'm familiar with what Trader Joe's is. We just don't have any near here, I don't think.
I have a buddy named Greg that sells coconuts. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Ooh,
And why does he? Where does he get them?
Jeremy, why? Yeah, you live in
Is he a coconut farmer?
North Carolina? Right? Is that right?
Oh, there are. You're right. There are Trader Joe's in Ann Arbor.
Coconut candies. Not a fan. I'll say that also.
Well,
Let's do some searching here.
it's just a whole nother thing. Coconut. Well, yeah, Walker, but you're closer to the west side of the country.
Sounds gross.
I like mounds. I don't like almond joys.
They're okay. Again, not a huge fan
He's
of
a small
coconut
dude.
stuff. Oh wait, have we updated the poll at all yet?
I can't handle Jeremy right now.
Is he still talking about coconuts?
He's still talking about Greg.
Can I meet Greg? He sounds like a interesting fellow.
I was wrong. I get it.
No, I kind of corrected him. People know what Trader Joe's is. They probably just don't have any near them.
What?
Literally everyone knew.
But does Hershey have a monopoly on candy,
On candy? No. What?
or is it just chocolate bars?
No, neither.
Are you sure?
Positive, because Mars, the company that makes Snickers, is a completely different.
Mars and Hershey are not related at all.
Exactly. They make Snickers. Mars does.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Almost
Nestle.
positive.
Nestle is definitely a different one.
Nestle too.
But I
yeah.
feel like Mars and Hershey are related. I'm pretty sure.
I want to look at their product list for Mars. Our brands.
What does Wonka fall under?
That's a good question.
Or is that its own thing?
Okay, so Mars, it's Mars Wrigley Confectionery, so they also own Extra Gum
Oh.
too, which is weird. Never really thought about that, but they make M&Ms, Snickers, Twix,
Nestle is Wonka is Nestle.
Wonka's Nestle. That makes sense, I guess.
That was just a very wise move for them to come out with
Wonka candies.
Wonka candies.
Yeah, it makes sense. Fun fact: what's their? Oh, the Mars Wrigley Confectionery, or just the Mars Company in general, also makes Pedigree pet foods. Oh, Skittles, Skittles too, which is weird. What? What is Jeremy talking about now? I don't even know. All I see is Dirty Mike's Tactical Shop.
Cadbury.
Cadbury is Cadbury like a good chocolate company? Cause I don't.
I thought that fell under Nestle too.
Cadbury? No, I don't think so.
Kit Kat, Mr. Goodbar, Payday, Crackle, Mounds, Milk Duds, whatchamacallit, Whoppers, Almond Joy. Rompers. That's about as Heath as it gets.
Whatever. Whoppers? Or what
Oh,
are
I'm thinking
Whoppers?
Whoppers. What's a romper?
Whoppers aren't Heath.
What is a romper? I was thinking Whoppers.
Whoppers are malted milk balls.
Which isn't that just like Heath?
No, Heath is toffee. Whoppers are like the chocolate covered
I'm
crispy
talking
stuff.
about the clothes. Fuck Whoppers.
I'm indifferent towards Whoppers. Milk duds. How do people feel about milk duds?
No.
Yeah, not a fan.
Just a
They get
chewy
stuck in your
mess.
teeth too much.
What are those, what's the one that comes in like sheets that you tear off that's basically the same thing?
Dots? No, dots
No.
are the chewy things.
No.
Candy buttons?
No, dude. But I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about the ones where like you eat part of the paper when you take them off too.
Yeah, because the paper will never come off. Eventually, you just get so frustrated trying to get the paper off, you'd just be like, fuck it, and then you'd eat the paper that came off with them. Frozen Rolos? Okay. There you go. A melted Rolo. Yeah, so when our aunt and my mom make Christmas cookies, they make like 12 different types of like treats to go in these boxes that they give to everybody. And one of them is the Rolo pretzels.
I remember those.
They're good. I enjoy them.
Now, does that fall under candied, or is that a candy?
I'm not sure if you saw, but when you're talking about like eating the candy that comes in sheets, Watney said LSD. You rock a romper, Jack. Twitch actually had a man romper for sale a while ago. They sold out. I don't know. I've always heard horror stories about girls trying to pee when they wear rompers, and I don't think
I
that
feel
work
like
out
it'd
for
be
guys.
so much more annoying for guys.
Or
There's not enough stalls.
Or they just put a zipper in the front of the romper. Oreo truffles? I wouldn't be opposed. You have to get naked to pee, so not worth it. But think of the fashion, Watney. The fashion.
Beauty is pain.
How is that a bad thing? Alright, I'll give you that, Jack.
Only 60%?
Ew. Sorry, I didn't mean like ew, but like... This is also coming from a guy that only wears jeans, like, even on 100-degree days, basically.
I skis in his jeans.
I just don't feel comfortable wearing, like, shorts. So, like, being naked for, like, most of my day just seems, like, really, really bizarre to me. Gross, Jeremy. When the AC hits you just right.
It's hot in Korea.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're also not, like, looking at you, Jack. So, that's fine.
I do like cream cheese candies.
Cream cheese candies? What kind of cream cheese candies are there? That was Laura.
That's your Heath lover.
It's where I get my good looks from. Like, I do not take after my dad at all. Maybe we should just have... Hey, have Janita fly back out to California. And then we'll just do, like, a mom stream.
Yeah, I'll just have her do that.
We'll start the stream, and then it'll just be them talking to each other. And it won't be
You know
us
what would
at
be
all.
Way easier is if they just both went to your house.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah. Not as fun. At least Janita gets a vacation out of it, too. Oh, wow. We didn't even mention nerds. I'm a big fan of nerds, honestly. They're
She
good.
said nerds, not nerds.
Oh, what the hell are nerds?
Fruit-shaped sugar. I think that's a lot of candy, honestly.
Fruit-shaped sugar? Probably.
Can you not?
Can you not judge me for me not being able to read? What's it to you? What are nerds, though? I really don't know what nerds are. Is it S or Z? Well, Nerds with an S is a card game.
You know, if I was as into candy as this episode of Tuesday Talks made it seem, I think I would make it my real life goal to become Willy Wonka.
Okay, so I
Runts, you goon.
garlic flavored.
We already talked about runts briefly.
We did. Very briefly, though.
Banana.
Runts is what I meant. So I think she mixed like nerds.
She just
and-
mixed all the letters up.
Yeah.
She really
Nerds.
almost did.
Give me the
Nerds.
nerds.
N-U-R-T-S.
Tuesday brain. That's what we're here for. We're here to stimulate your mind.
Someone
Ooh,
delete
Razzles.
Jeremy's link because I'm sure it's nothing related to
Your,
this
your
conversation.
brother finally found his way to the stream. Welcome, Michael. Razzles, though. Razzles are...
Actually, yeah.
are
Actually, Razzles are inconvenient. That's
are they
what
the one
Razzles
that
are.
turn into gum?
Yeah, they turn into gum.
Gross. I think Michael was also the one that had... Yeah, isn't that a great name? It's weird, though, because it's like he's afraid of his own name.
Razzles turn into gum, and by the time they're gum, they have no flavor anymore. So what's the fucking point?
Bottle caps, also not a good candy. I think
I
Michael was...
wanna-
I think
I
Michael
like
was
bottle
the one.
caps.
Not a
Michael was
fan.
bottle cap crazy.
They're very chalky. Not a
Root
fan.
beer flavored bottle cap. Grape soda.
Oh, what were they? Okay, hang on. They came in a wrapper that was kind of like Smarties-esque, and it had a blue oval logo. And it started with an N, and they were like they're
Are you
basically
talking about
like
those disgusting?
they're basically like Tums, but less flavorful.
Oh God, what the fuck were those called?
No,
Dots. That's it. Dots. Hi, Dad.
I already mentioned.
So,
What?
dots. I think
Oh,
there were
is
dots.
that what your dad's favorite candy is? No, I'm not talking.
No, dots are.
Neckos. Thank you, Steven.
Necco
I
wafers.
searched Norcos, but that's a drug.
Necco wafers. Norcos is not a drug.
Norco?
Narco is.
No, Norco. It's
Not-
a
not-
pain
not-
pill.
Oh, is it, Trevor?
It is. That's what I got for my wisdom teeth when I got them taken out.
Dots are chewy. What the fuck are dots? Why can't-
Have them right there. Yeah, dots. Yeah, Neckos.
Oh God,
Nec-
dots are awful.
You don't like dots? They're a little.
Dots are gross. Dots don't have any flavor.
Yeah, Necco wafers is what they're called, but they're also terrible. And I actually still see them.
Necco wafers are discontinued. Necco's is dying.
What?
Yeah, rightfully so. Long time coming.
Good. Yeah, they're gross. I'm glad.
Mike and Ike's. I can get behind Mike and Ike's.
Okay.
It's like the better dots.
Jack says gummy soda candy, but that reminds me of like the like wax soda bottles
Similar to
that would
stomach
have
acid.
like flavored juice on the inside, and you had to bite the top of the wax bottle off, drink the juice out, and then like for
Oh,
some
I
reason,
remember those.
people would
Yeah.
chew on the wax bottles then.
Yeah, because those bottles had like no juice in them. Those
Yeah.
are not worth it.
Then you just chew on the wax, which was really weird to me.
They were like enjoyable for half a second and then not.
That was one of my ex-girlfriend's favorite candy, and I was like, "That's the stupidest."
Next.
thing.
Wax lips. There you go. Another giant disappointment to get in your candy bag.
Yeah, not even funny. Not even close to being a little funny. That was
I don't even
just-
remember actually eating it.
Give me like
I remember
an actual,
like holding it in my mouth and then throwing it in the trash.
Give me a ring pop if you're gonna do something like that. Like, come on.
What does that have to do with? How is that even close to the same as wax, lips?
because it's just a sucker.
and slightly racist.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Now that you bring that up though, holy shit. Dude, I just have like 12 tabs open on my Chrome browser. That's just a bunch of candy shit.
All different candies.
Oh yeah. We only have 5.
Oh, the gummy
we only
burgers.
have 5 votes on the chocolate bar poll. Come on, guys.
Do you know that they make
The Muffin
like
Man?
10-pound gummy bears?
10-pound. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I did a white elephant thing in high school once.
Those were fun, not tasty.
I did a white elephant Christmas gift exchange in high school with a couple people, and one girl mentioned that her favorite candy was gummy bears, so I just like went out for the hell of it and bought one of those too
Yep,
to
they
throw
do.
in it.
The gummy
And-
worms are less impressive though, shape wise.
I would, okay, if there were 10-pound gummy worms, I'd probably run around holding it and
No,
slapping
they
people
exist.
with it.
They exist.
ACV gummies. What?
I want to know who the monster was that came up with like the gummy worms in like chocolate cake, or is it brownies?
Dirt cake.
Dirt cake. Either way, disgusting. Oh, peach rings. How have we not talked about peach
Ooh,
rings?
Peach rings, classic. No, but dirt cake, I agree with you. It's like pudding with crumbled up brownies on top and then gummy worms mixed in it.
Yeah, can we? With the, one of these things does not belong.
It's just like people who put like gummies, like gummy bears or gummy worms on top of their ice cream or whatever. That's gross.
Yeah, it just
Like,
gets hard.
They
and
freeze
difficult
and
to
then yeah. Nobody wants that shit. Though I will say, mochi, little like the little chewy things, I will put on like my froyo because it's really good. No Ram Ranch. You post Ram Ranch, you get banned. We will not have this in the chat. Ugh, shit. Shit, so we got peach rings now, which are god tier candies in my opinion.
Yep, that's definitely like one of the best by far.
Shit. No. Shut up. Did you just post Ram Ranch, Matt?
No, I'm not a troll.
Oh wait, I forgot. I can hover the link and it'll tell me what it is. Oh, I know this commercial.
Fantastic ad work.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
fantastic. I want. There's two of them though. I don't remember which one this one is. I remember when I first found that commercial, it was terrifying.
There's more than one. Yeah. And they're both
Equally terrifying.
disturbing. Just disturbing.
Yeah, they're just. I highly recommend watching it though. Like they're like what, 20 seconds or something like that. It's really short.
It's like a minute or something. I think everyone is watching it because no one's in chat anymore.
Good. I hope everyone is watching it.
This episode of Tuesday Talks brought to you by Little Baby Ice Cream.
It's not, and I hope it never is.
I hope it is one day.
I mean, maybe. Have they done any other commercials like since then? Because those are like years old.
For
now.
what? For what?
Little Baby's ice cream.
Yeah, no, for what? Why? You don't need to. They made the best commercials.
Oh, that's what you mean. You know, just the weird people out again. Be like, hey, here's a reminder. We're here and we're weird.
Accurate.
Come enjoy our ice cream. And then that's it. What does that say? Hey, no, I just realized that guy never posted any Russian words like you mentioned earlier.
No, he didn't. He just left like a jerk.
I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to learn some Russian candy terms. Some candy slang.
What's the furthest you ever made it at Halloween, Trevor?
Like, how far did I go? Like, how many streets you mean?
How many blocks?
Trying to think.
I'm gonna shame you, just so you know.
Okay, so, you know, in reference from my house to Clover,
Yeah,
I've gone that far. In, like, a square shape.
that's nothing.
You know how many houses there are between here and Clover? Yeah, that's a weird one.
Third base. Oh, blocked. No, I've made it. I mean, our dad's neighborhood is obviously your more typical like block setup.
Yeah, mine, like, my street setup is kind of weird.
Our record, mine and Steve's, is 4 blocks all the way around.
I'm trying to think, like, in the square shape that I went, that's probably not far off from 4 blocks.
No, dude. I mean every side of those 4 blocks.
Yes, I know what you mean. I understand. Don't shit.
You know you're doing serious business when you had to stop by the house, empty your bag, and then go back out.
Still stuck on peach rings. Go buy some peach rings then. Go out on your lunch break and buy peach rings.
Trev says any new subs right now will get a free bag of peach rings.
I never went trick or treating. He's a liar. You've been caught. You've been had. That's it. You're done. I'm eating healthy. They're peaches. They're healthy.
Candy covered cucumbers?
Yeah.
Did you say you're eating heathy?
No, I said healthy, but it should have been heathy. That would have been funnier. Way funnier. Exponentially funnier because eating healthy wasn't even a joke to begin with. I mean, eating healthy is a joke. Like, fuck that shit. But I'm pretty sure at this point I'm almost gonna turn into a burger or something like that.
There's worse things to turn into.
Like, not a burger.
What a burger?
I've still never had Whataburger.
It's overrated.
I mean, you can say that. You're surround. Oh wait, no, it's Whataburger in Texas. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
Texas one. Inside Out is what I'm thinking of. In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Not Inside Out. Inside Out is the pool store.
Inside Out is a fantastic animated film
Also, that.
about you being in touch with your emotions.
Maybe in my late 20s, I'll be a burger. Because if so,
It's not that good, Steve. Fuck you.
what are you comparing it to though? Everything.
In-N-Out is better, for one.
You live in California. That's biased. As someone who doesn't live in either of those states, I should.
That's the most hilarious joke. Walker, that is kind of mean more than funny.
Yeah, I'm a
I know
little.
10 does sound awful. Have you seen 70? Actually, 70 is okay, but 80.
70 can go either way. 70 is like the marker where you're like, I've made it this far. I can do whatever the hell I want.
There's a 77-year-old lady who comes into my bar on the regular and just drinks tequila neat, and she is hilarious and like walks everywhere.
Like, she still look good. Like, she's all healthy and shit. Or is she like one of those like
Yeah, no,
really
she's-
old, frail old people?
Nope, she's totally fine. I would have thought that she was closer to 60, but she's like 77 or something.
Not bad. All right.
Whatever I can.
Before kidneys go poof. We already talked about chocolate covered raisins, surprisingly, and how I don't think they should fall under any candy.
They're nature's
category.
candy plus chocolate.
Nature's candy. Yeah, those people that gave kids raisins on Halloween, fuck them. Red, not chocolate related. That's kind of creepy. Honestly. You see that post from Jack? Nope, he's busy Googling. Nature's candy is not dates either, because dates are trash. Don't get us heated on this again. We just calm down. Dude, it's starting to get hot in here. I need to have like a temperature counter on my stream or something, just to see how the temperature goes up from the time I start to the time we finish. What are you so intently Googling over there? Or researching?
I'm not gonna find it. I just watched an episode of That 70s Show where Kitty is giving out raisins to trick-or-treaters.
Oh, yep, and then they get egged.
Yep.
I recall.
Nature's candy on dates. read not chocolate related.
I just went through this. Huh, weird.
All right. Well, I'd say it's a good point to wrap it up, guys.
Yeah, we've been arguing for so long at this point about candies. I think it's time to give up hope on any conversion towards the Heath Bar overlords. But I am going to post one last time the straw poll for the candy bar debate, since I think we left off with 5 votes. And I know there's more of you guys that haven't voted yet. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave it up for now, a couple minutes after we turn this off. Yeah, I included the whatchamacallit, even though you're the only one that brought it up in chat, Matt, because I respect you.
And I'll be the only one that votes for it, I'm sure.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. We will be back next week with another topic that doesn't contribute anything to society. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you followed me, also remember to follow my co-host Matt in Los Angeles. I know he'd appreciate it. Anything you want to add, Matt?
Bye, guys.
Okay.
The 1-0 pitch.